Mr. Hissner here, and today we're going to continue using our similar triangles, and more specifically, we're going to be looking at the proportionality theorem in practice. So here's our proportionality theorem, and what we want to do is look at some of these problems, and really you'll find this to be mostly simple, I believe. I'm just going to do one problem. How about I do number 3? So if you'll remember that, okay, we had that if parallel, if these two segments are parallel, then these proportions, then these sides are proportional. So really, all you have to do is set up a very simple proportion. Now, these two arrows here say that these two segments are parallel, so we can just go ahead and simply set up a proportion. And this stuff you'll find to be super easy. Now, the thing here that we'd have to find is that notice that we have two segments here that make up a whole segment. We're told that the whole thing is 55. This little piece is unknown, and this piece is 45. And so we have, let's just call this, unknown piece y. So we have y plus 45 is equal to 55. And of course, we all know that number is 10. But it's very simple to just set up an equation and then solve for our missing variable. So we know that this missing side was 10. And here we can cross multiply. 45x is equal to 360. 9, 4, 8. X is equal to 8. Yeah, so what did we do here? Well, again, we saw that these two sides were parallel, and that meant that these segments were proportional. So I just went ahead and set up a ratio, equal sign, ratio, and that is a proportion, cross multiply, and really begin to solve the easiest problem in the world. One thing we need to remember here is that we do have some segment addition along for the ride here. So just remember that as you go through these. Again, it's not science. It's really not difficult. So just remember that going into these. Don't overthink these. Try to simplify it, and remember that you've done most of this before. Thanks for watching, guys.